Hey, welcome back to another weekly market update brought to you by Dawn and the good people at Inside Photos. We did get a lot of market moving news this week. For starters, the May jobs report did show stronger than expected employment growth, and that's the exact opposite of what we wanted. But while that does kind of show strength in the economy, with that being said, at the same time, we saw a small uptick in unemployment, up to 4%. And the BLS number is skewed because they use this birth-death model for small businesses, and it's been nowhere near where the ADP number's been, and that ADP number is based on 20 million actual payroll records. So I believe that's more reliable, and it's actually showing some signs of weakness in the economy, or at least the job market. Speaking of which, initial jobless claims came in higher than expectations, and continuing claims were flat, but they're still higher than normal. More signs of a weakening labor market. But the quote-unquote strong jobs data is likely not going to help in convincing the Federal Reserve to cut rates. So now we're going to wait on next week's CPI release, which the Federal Reserve will have to consider in their meeting on Wednesday. And then the following day, we're going to get wholesale inflation with PPI. Totally separate, Canada and the ECB made the decision to cut their version of the Fed funds rate. And since global economies are connected, that could actually help the Fed to do the same. So bright spot there. But next week's going to be big with both inflation data and the Federal Reserve's meeting. So I'll see you next week to recap it all. Have a great weekend.